Have any Republicans actually switched over to the Democratic Party after this election? Because I am seeing post after post of Democrats reaching and saying, your own party sees the truth now. Republicans are turning left. Like, I just don't see it. And I'm just curious if that is the case. Why? Like, what has made you feel that way?
We got to talk about the Democrat Party and how truly desperate they are. Because as you saw in that first clip, there's a lot of clips floating around the internet that display Democrats talking about how Republicans regret the way we voted. And I'm going to show you guys some of those. And we're going to dive a little deeper into this because I think it's quite interesting. It's quite the interesting strategy to try to talk your way into what you want to be happening. But anyway, so we don't make this video too long. Let's dive in.
That this is happening. And look, there's two different ways that Trump voters are interpreting what's going on. There are the base voters who are really excited to see Trump doing the things he said he was going to do and feeling like they're seeing action. And even for some less Trump-based voters, but people who are not used to seeing government sort of move this quickly, what they see is not exactly what Trump's doing. They just see the speed with which he's doing it, the action. And so they're sort of like modestly approving of the idea that he's doing something. We hear that phrase a lot. He's doing something. On the other hand, there's a lot of voters we're starting to hear the beginnings of a kind of, I say buyer's remorse, but I want to be clear that I don't mean they're saying, boy, I regret voting for Trump and wish I'd voted for the Democrats. It's more that they're saying, well, this is not what I thought he meant he was going to do. For example, you hear a lot of people on immigration saying, I thought he was just going to deport criminals. I didn't think he was going to deport the grandfather next door. And so there's a lot of voters, and also for a lot of these voters who voted for Trump strictly on the economy because they wanted prices lowered, they're saying, man, he's doing a lot of stuff on DEI, or he's firing, people in charge of the nuclear program, but he's not focused on costs. Nothing's getting cheaper. And I'm worried about the tariffs making things more expensive. And so that's really what we're seeing is kind of I didn't really vote for this. This isn't what I thought I was getting.
And Jonathan,
I don't know if y'all caught that there. Did you catch it? Pause the video and comment below if you caught it, because there was something that she said there, and if you need to rewind it back. But there's a key thing that she said there that let me know that she was lying. You know what that was? She took a jab at Trump. I don't know if you caught it because she like slipped it in there, but she took a jab at Trump while she was saying that. I'll play that little piece back.
He's firing, people in charge of the nuclear program, but he's not focused on costs.
He's firing people in charge of the nuclear program, but he's not lowering costs. And she said that voters are saying that. No voter is saying that. That's taking a jab at Trump. She was legitimately trying to take a jab because the story is some folks that were involved with the nuclear codes or whatever, something, I forgot the whole circumstance, but they fired the wrong people and had to, scramble to bring them back. Okay. And she was trying to take a jab at him there. And I'm like, I think you just gave it away, shorty. You're lying. You're lying. No Republican voter is saying that. But let's continue on with Mr. Alan Lichtman, the Nostradamus of elections. Okay, yeah, that guy with the 7 keys or 13 keys that he didn't read correctly.
Lots of Trump voters are reporting buyer's remorse, saying, we didn't vote for this. Oh, yes, you did. You were repeatedly warned that Trump would follow precisely this course according to Project 2025. Now remorse is spreading to the broader American public. In the latest poll, Trump's approval rating is down to 44%, with 51% disapproval. That's the worst of any post-war American president, except for Donald Trump in his first term. Lots of Trump votes.
Does anybody believe that guy? I didn't think so.
A show of fingers. Who approves of what Elon Musk has been doing in the Trump administration? None of you. And who disapproves? All 7 of you. Cheryl, tell me why you disapprove of what Musk is doing.
Because he wasn't elected to do anything. Like, I don't understand his position. It's a made up position that they made, department or whatever. And he's been going through with the sledgehammer, just actually dismantling everything with the approval of Trump. So I'm almost at the point where, did he actually buy the election to do what he wanted to do? Like, who's running our country? He was even in the Oval Office during a meeting with his kid on his neck. Like, what? I feel like we are a reality show. America is. It's awful.
It's awful. And these are all Trump voters. This is an Engageus focus group done with Trump voters this past week in Michigan.
But on a more personal level, I talked about 2 or 3 months ago to a college student from the Midwest. He reached out. He watches The Five, is thinking about a career in politics, really interested in political communication. We got on the phone, and he emailed me last week, and he said that I could share this. I've really appreciated hearing what you have had to say the past week on The Five and your podcast with Scott. So, yay, Scott. You've really opened my mind on certain things that are currently going on as someone who voted for Trump. And you have been communicating a lot of frustrations I've been feeling alongside some family and friends who didn't expect all the chaos. And then he puts in parentheses, not to mention the tariffs, as our family owns a small business where all our products are made in China. So this is a 20-year-old bro, right, from the middle of the country, comes from a conservative family. They love Trump. And it only took, I got this a week ago, so it only took 2 weeks, this level of chaos, for him to feel strongly enough that he would write that down, right? That's not a casual comment. And he told me that I could talk about it, that I could put that out on air. So it's obviously something that's very emblematic of not only what's going on in his life, but what's going on in his orbit.
So many Republicans across the country are now regretting their vote for Donald Trump.
Harry, if so many people are regretting their vote, why was the only example you could find a random fake-ass account on X? Seriously, Harry, this is not a real person. There's no profile picture, and the name is Marilyn 8643348882. Like, according to X, this person has had this account for like 3 fucking years. In that entire time, they've only managed to make 2 posts. One, where they said they were so happy that Trump was winning, and then magically, this post. Like, bro, do you know a fake troll account when you see one? Do you think this person chose the name Marilyn 86434882, and they made sure they only made 1 post, and that was supporting Trump? And now, magically, their second ever post was, my daughter lost her job today. Like, here's the thing, dude. If you're going to tell us that we're regretting Trump being elected, maybe try getting a real person. Like, you guys are fucking ridiculous.
I'm telling you, the desperation is at an all-time high. At an all-time high. I, for one, have yet to see any video of a true Republican, somebody that I genuinely believed was a Republican, that was like, yeah, I regret voting for Trump. I mean, if any of you have come across it, let me know. Comment, okay? DM it to me. DM me the video, okay? Share it. I genuinely want to see it, because I personally have not come across any type of video. Maybe it's because I live in a bubble. I doubt it, because I look at left-wing things all the time. As you just saw, I just showed you like 4 or 5 clips of left-wing propaganda. So I don't think that I live in a bubble or in an echo chamber or anything like that. I intentionally go searching for, left-wing propaganda. So I doubt that's the case. So why have I not seen all of this, Republican outrage? It's quite interesting. And I think the honest answer is because, quite frankly, it's not there. It's not there. I think the truth is what Ana Navarro said, and it's this.
Our police departments in South Florida are signing cooperation agreements to be deputized as ICE. When I keep thinking, okay,
this is going to be
going to change the way folks, they're gleeful. Everybody I know who voted for Trump is gleeful and supportive of everything he's doing.
Yeah, we are. So why are all of your Democrat cohorts lying about it? Doesn't that seem kind of weird? You guys are so desperate that you have to lie about Republicans regretting voting for Trump. I have yet to see one video of a Republican saying, yeah, I'm voting for Democrats next time. Like, I've played several clips of Republicans saying, yeah, I'm never voting Democrat ever again, or former Democrats saying, yeah, I'm never voting for the Democrat Party ever again. I showed you guys one yesterday, and here, I'll show you another one here today, because these clips are, they're everywhere. I literally can make an entire video on people saying that they're never voting for the Democrat Party ever again. Like, new videos that I haven't shown you guys before. So serious. And if you want me to make the video just to prove it, I can. So let me know if you want to see that type of video. I can literally make an entire video of people saying that. But here's a short clip.
So I'm no longer voting blue, and I've been slowly changing my views, and I post a video on my burner account, and they are coming for me in the motherfucking comments, okay? And just because I simply said, like, I'm changing my view, just like here, but like I didn't even use words, I just spelled some stuff out on the screen. Intolerant is the only word that I can think of to describe the way the left is attacking me. You guys cannot sit here and pretend to be this like loving, accepting force, but you're not. It's if nobody aligns with your delusions or your the bullshit anymore, you guys come for them. And that is intolerant. That is not loving and accepting.
Facts.
People are allowed to have a different opinion than you and still also have some of the same values. The internet is wild. Burner account is tagged below.
Shout out to Kay. Is that Kai? Kai with Ann. Anyway, you see the ad name on the screen there, okay? Shout out to her. But yeah, man, I just don't see where this outrage is coming from. Because as a matter of fact, if you want to base this on numbers, Caroline Leavitt stated it perfectly.
According to brand new polling from NBC News, more registered voters say the United States is heading in the right direction than at any point since early 2004. Americans support President Trump's common sense approach that's getting our country back on track in record time. Meanwhile, the president's critics can't say the same. That same new NBC poll also found that the Democrat Party has reached an all-time low in popularity. It turns out when you let your hatred of President Trump get in the way of doing what is best for America, the people reject you.
Facts. More people in the highest amount in the past 20 years say that this country is heading in the right direction. But yet there's a bunch of Republicans now that regret their vote. Not buying it. This is left-wing propaganda because, of course, they're desperate. The Democrat Party is tanking, and you just saw the numbers there. So this is just another strategy to try to speak, this outrage against Trump into existence. That isn't there. It's just not there. But what do you think? Let me know. All right? Share the video. Hit the like button, of course. And peace and love. I'm out.